Okay, so today I'm going to show you something that I will be the first one in the world that have been doing this. And I will also explain the concept with it. Okay? This is an enhancement of your filter. Now, before I get into the video, I am going to show you a video that I made last June, and it was uploaded June 23rd, 2019. Funny, and I say funny. How did I know certain things ahead of time? I actually talk about certain things in that video. And yes, I will link it up here. But first, we're going to listen to it, and then we can move on. Okay, so today we're going to make something even further that I do where every night I go to sleep. It also helps you with headaches and something else. Okay, but I will make that separate video because I will explain the theory to that. Now, this is for radiation or anything that absorb, okay, through your cell phones, to cell towers, to blah 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 blah. Yes, tinfoil hat going to be so popular, and tinfoil hat's gonna be reality. Funny thing is, they've been making fun of tinfoil hat for a long time. And guess what? Funny thing is, it's coming reality. And guess what? For the people who wear them, gonna have the last laugh. I will explain the simple concept of this, okay? So you can understand how electricity works. If you want to see how a battery works, and it's pretty much the same principle, I will link a video here later in the video here, and you can actually watch the concept, and it's pretty much the same principle. How electron works. As you already know, electron attracted to water and electron attracted to metal. I actually knew or predict ahead of time that we are actually going to face this problem. And funny, I just talk about radiation too. Well, today I am going to show you something that I've been doing, and it will help at least, and I said at least 60% of it, and I am going to explain it further. Here's the mask. Okay. Just a regular normal mask with a pocket of filter, just like that one over there. Okay, that one just happened to be black. I leave it there just for my thumbnail shots and display, of course. In this project, that's a secret. Tinfoil. We will need tinfoil. Now, since this is all I got, if you can, and I said if you can, they sell aluminum tape. Yes. I'm sorry, copper tape. They do sell aluminum tape too. You can use that as well. But in this case, it's not big enough. Look at it. Oops. It's not big enough. So at this point, I stay with my tinfoil. Now here's the thing. There are certain people allergic to tin. So please be careful on that. If you are one of those people, get 100% copper tape. They actually sell them this big. And you can cut them just like this here. Okay? I'll show you how to cut that in a second. But first, I'm going to show you where does it go. And what does it do? And that's the whole point of this. Now, if you understand the concept, and I will show you, and I will tell you, and I will be the first one in human history to tell you the concept of why we are using this. They think it's like, oh, some hoo-hoo, or you are just crazy, but you saw that video earlier, and you saw that clip earlier. I wasn't crazy after all, am I? Or was I? Well, I always said to people, and it's my saying, right? I don't know what crazy is, but I do see what crazy does. That's all I'm going to say. Now, let's get back to here, because that's what this that's what's important, and that's what this video is about. You see the ordinary mask, just regular mask, right? And it has a filter in there. But here is what I did to help me. Okay, I'm going to pull it out because I don't want to ruin it, because I have to put it back later, just for this video purposes. Oop, I just ruined it. On the other side, that's what you will see. Okay? And I'll show you how to do this. There's plenty of holes in them. See that? And that's why we will need toothpicks or a fork. Either way. Okay, that's for this project. Tin foil, toothpick, or a little fork. But you have to use these little ones right here. So you want to cut this out and just use this to punch the hole, because that's what we're going to be doing. Now, let me tell you the concept before we go in further. The concept is that this is a filter. Viruses will land on here first. And here's the thing. Here's what the vital information is. The virus, it's in a ball. Like I always tell people, it attracted to metal. So this is you. You are on this side. The virus, 60%, like I said, is around 60%. Most of the time, it will travel and will hit and will attach to metal first. Okay? Before it even enter this layer. And I'll show you what I did to it. I'll turn on the light so you can see the concept of it. You see all those little holes. Okay? Those little holes. We need those holes, okay? Please remember that. So now I got everything out of the way. I'm going to show you how to make it. And it's very easy. Of course, you're going to need tin foil. You will need a piece. And you don't have to have a filter. You can do without. But this filter actually more protection. But like I stated, you can do without. Okay? You will need something to punch your holes with. I'm going to pan the video down so you can see. You don't need that much space. What you do is you put the tin foil here, and you put this on top of it and fold it over. And then all you have to do is score it like this, imprint it so you know where the cutting is. Okay? You take the filter out. Now you have your cutting because it's imprinted right there. Cut this side and this side shorter. After you cut them, it will look something like this here, and you can see it is shorter. Why is that? Because we want to add tape in there. So later on when we insert into our mask, it will help us easier. Okay? Now, before you do that, you take this and you put it on one of these pillows. They're like foam pillows. You can take your fork, or you can take your toothpick. I like toothpick, 3 or 4 of them. I like 4. Put them all together and just punch a bunch of holes. Go to town with it. Yep. Just punch a bunch of holes. Blah, 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 all around, okay? So now we got one with a bunch of holes in them. Ooh, I just ripped it. I won't be able to. Okay, let me cut that off. Let's say now I got one with a bunch of holes in them, okay? Because I want to speed this up a little bit. But then I just finished it. I got one with a bunch of holes in them, okay? Sorry if I'm out of camera, but I think you got the idea. You put that on top of here. And you would take a piece of tape and tape halfway here and halfway over your filter, just that little corner. Do the same thing on the other side. Now if you got a steady hand, you don't need the other side. If you have a steady hand, you don't have to do it over here. I have a steady hand, so I don't have to. But if you don't, I'm going to show you how to do that as well on that side. Just put halfway here, tie that together, put halfway here, tie that together. Now your mask has been enhanced 60 more percent protection. Let me do this side as well. Okay. We are bringing science into this to help us. Okay. And like I said, this is the first video in the world to do this. I promised. Nobody knows this yet. And I'll explain that in a minute when I'm done. So now you got your filter with holes in them, because you see a bunch of little holes in them. See it? Okay. Now all you have to do is insert that into your filter. This face forward, this towards you. Okay, so it'll look something like this right here. This is the bottom of my chin. Ooh, this is bottom of my chin and up here. And that's it. Just pretend that's what the finished product, the inside. Okay, just to cut the video down a little bit. Now, the concept. The concept of this is that when the virus, when you are outside, the virus hits it, it would land on here instead. The reason why for that is because, what did I say in the earlier clip of the video? We are dealing with radiation. So radiation would attach itself to here. So that's gonna be the virus. And that's how you would catch them. And that's why I say copper. If you can get copper tape, 100% copper tape, they sell them. And it would be really good as well. If you research around, copper kills a lot of bacteria. I'll explain that a little bit later on because it's going to be going so long. But that's it for this video. This is the easiest concept for your mask. And that's all you have to do. And this would enhance 60%. And I said 60%. Now, what happened if you have the other mask? Well, you can actually wrap tin foil around it, but before you wrap tin foil around it, you want to poke holes in them. Remember that, okay? Don't wear without holes, because then you might suffocate. Remember that. And this is for adults only, because children don't know that. So please be a little careful with children, okay? This is for adults only. You can do it for children, but you have to teach them. And if you are not going to take your time to teach your children, please do not do this, okay? I'm going to warn you ahead of time. I'm going to warn you in this, at the end of the video too. But anyway, now that's all you have to do. And this will be the first filter, aluminum or silver or tin or copper. Like I stated, and I'll state it one more time, copper would be first, because there's a lot of people, believe it or not, actually allergic to tin. So if you are one of those people, then you get copper first. But I am not allergic to tin, so I can use tin foil, okay? Other than that, that is about it on this video, and I hope this will be helpful to you, and I hope you give this a try, because it's very cheap and it's very effective. You just enhanced 60% more protection on your mask or any mask just by using tin foil. Anyway, other than that, that's about it on this video, and I will see you in the next video.